Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Flinders University graduation ceremony at the Adelaide Convention Centre. We're delighted to have you with us as we celebrate the achievements of our graduates today. Before we begin, I'd like to share a few important notes to help the ceremony run smoothly and respectfully for everyone. Firstly, we ask that all graduates and guests remain seated for the entire duration of the ceremony. This is a really significant moment for every student crossing the stage here today, and staying seated ensures that every graduate receives the same level of respect and attention. Early exits can be disruptive, so we kindly ask that you stay with us until the ceremony concludes. Water stations are available throughout the hall, and of course, you're welcome to duck out to the bathroom and come back to your seat. We just ask that if you're waiting to be presented on stage as a graduate, that you do this ahead of time. If you'd like to leave your personal belongings at your seat while you're on stage, that's completely fine. Just keep in mind that anything left behind is at your own discretion. Graduates, this next part is all about your moment. So I'd love for you to tune in for a quick rundown of how the stage presentation will work. All graduates are seated in their assigned seat numbers, and this is really important, that you're in the correct seat and you stay in that order from the moment you stand. So this helps us make sure that your name is announced correctly and that every graduate gets
They say play it safe. Know your place. Follow the rules. They'll always have something to say. So let them. Got a million questions you're not afraid to ask? Good. You sound like our type. Curious, driven, impossible to ignore. Face a few setbacks along the way. Well, that's okay, because you kept going. Maybe a little less of this, and a bit more of that. What's next? Graduating against the odds? Damn right you are. They say, great minds think alike. We say the greatest ones don't.
Good morning. I'm Pamela Zorn, Director of College Services, and I have the pleasure of being your MC today. It is my honor to welcome you to this Flinders University graduation ceremony, an important occasion when we recognize and celebrate the efforts of the graduates before us. At the outset, I acknowledge the land that we meet on today is part of the traditional lands of the Ghana people, and that we pay our respect to their spiritual relationship with the country and their custodianship of the Adelaide region, a rich cultural heritage that lives on in the Ghana people today. We extend our respect to the custodians of all the lands upon which Flinders teaches and reaches. Before we embark on the celebrations, there are a few housekeeping matters. We trust today's event will be seamless. But should we need to evacuate, please make your way to the marked exits. Toilets can be found in the foyer. Shortly, the academic procession will enter, followed by the welcome to country, the national anthem, and the formal speeches. Graduates, please take a moment to check that your hat is properly affixed and the tassels on the left. Flinders University namesake Matthew Flinders is renowned for his pursuit of knowledge and fearless determination that his actions would speak to the world. Along with Gardagoman Bungari and Gadagoman Nambari, he led the first circumnavigation of the continent and the many lands and waters of First Nations peoples. Together, we continue to understand how Indigenous and non-Indigenous knowledge systems broaden our understandings through education, research, and partnership. And as we celebrate our 60th anniversary this year, we honor the spirit of courage, discovery, and purpose. For 6 decades, Flinders has been a place where curiosity is encouraged, where ideas take flight, and where people are empowered to create lasting change. We believe that education transforms communities, that research shapes the future, and that every graduate who crosses the stage carries the potential to make a meaningful difference in this world. If you are able to, I invite everyone to stand for the academic procession.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Nyanki Namiana, Namani, Mani Nabudi Naluku Yata, Tarnla Ganyananga, Garawira Parigana Yata, Nanai Robert Kari Karamotaila, Nanaranjiri Nangaraku Naranga Kumagana Mirna, Mani Nalu Tampadi Gana Mirna, Kumnadlupana, Yatanga, Imbrendi, Tamdalo Bukiana, Burkana, Kumagana Miniala, Na Yakandalia, Na Yungandalia, Na Chalia. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? It's a very exciting occasion. Can you fellas say great? Excellent, that's it. We need to bring some of that strong energy in here because it is a very exciting occasion. The language I spoke is the language of the Ghana people, the Ghana people being the traditional custodians of this place that we're gathered in, this city we now call Adelaide, but traditionally known as Tarndaganya, which is the rocky place of the big red kangaroo. In language, I introduced myself as Robert Taylor. I mentioned the four groups that I come from, the four Aboriginal groups, but specifically the Ghana people from here, along the banks of Garawira, the Red Gum River. I had the opportunity of meeting many of you this morning during a smoking ceremony, and that bit of a cleansing ceremony was about bringing us together, yeah? When we look around, I can see many different cultures, many different religions, and we come from all different walks of life. But I'm proud that we all get to share this moment in time together, and I'm also proud that we can all call this place home, yeah? We do live in one of the very most multicultural countries in the world. So a big shout out to Flinders University for offering such a multicultural and such a culturally safe space for give that a round of applause, why not? Offering such a safe space for all people who want to work, learn and live down here in this great place that whether it be for a short time or if it be for a long time, we all call this place home. But on behalf of my ancestors, my Bukiana, I say, Bukiana Mirna Yanchayara ko Nyarloko Yarananko, Yanchayara Tirapanga Nyarloko Mirna, Tirapanga Koma. In language, I ask my ancestors to call upon the spirit of your ancestors. And we invite them to come together in the spiritual, as we are in the physical, to bless this land that we're gathered on, but more importantly, to bless each and every one of you and your families, yeah? Congratulations to all our recipients, and thank you so much to all the family and friends for coming out here in support of them, and we look forward to what the future holds. Nachalia, thank you very much.
I invite you to stand once more for the Australian National Anthem, sung by Jessica Bigg.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Chancellor John Hood, Vice President and Executive Dean, Professor Michael Gilding, Vice President Corporate Services and Chief Operating Officer Jonathan Pheasant, council members, members of university, staff, graduates, and guests. The 7th Chancellor of Flinders University is Mr. John Hood. I invite the Chancellor to open today's proceedings.
Thank you, Pamela. Good morning, graduates, and good morning to all your family and friends and to all the Flinders people that are here with us today. Thank you, Robert, for your generosity of spirit with your welcome to country, which we always really appreciate. Great to be here on Kaurna country with you. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging and acknowledge their contribution to our culture, country and community. To our graduates today, you make a wonderful sight. We really hope you enjoy your day. It's a very special occasion for you. As Chancellor of Flinders University, it's my privilege to welcome you to today's graduation. It's a momentous occasion in celebration of one of life's great milestones. Graduation is a symbolic event, but its significance is real. You have achieved a major milestone in your lives and you should be extremely proud of your achievements. As a fellow Flinders graduate, I can say with my personal experience that your time at Flinders will serve you very well into the future, wherever your lives may lead. Flinders graduates are fearlessly embracing the unknown to inspire people around the globe. Our graduates have gone on to change lives and change the world in many fields, from medicine, science and engineering, business, government and law, and the other social sciences, within the creative arts and more. And now it's your turn to go out into the world to continue this legacy, equipped with the skills and knowledge that you need to leave your own unique mark. As you cross the stage today, you'll be joining a global network of over 140,000 Flinders graduates who have gone forth to make their mark on the world. And you'd be amazed by what Flinders graduates can do and have done. As you move into this new chapter of your lives, please keep in touch. I encourage you to join our alumni network and remain connected with your mentors, your teachers, and most importantly, with each other. Well, we've followed your progress during your studies, and now we will be watching your development and success with great interest and pride. So as we open to today's ceremony, congratulations and all the very best for the future, and we look forward to seeing you on stage shortly. I'll hand you back to Pamela. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you, Chancellor, for overseeing today's proceedings. I'm now pleased to introduce our Chief of Staff, Jane Flaherty, to present our honorary awardee.
Flinders University is proud to present an honorary award today to Mr. David Koch, AM, for the award of Doctor of the University, honoris causa. David Koch, AM, began his career in the early 1980s as a financial journalist, initially at The Australian before joining Business Review Weekly magazine. He was a pioneer of consumer finance journalism in Australia, using his newfound momentum to launch Personal Investment magazine, which made him the youngest editor in the Fairfax Media Group. His career has spanned finance, business, media and sport. In 1988, he launched trade publishing group Australian Financial Press in a joint venture with Fairfax Media. In 2007, David Koch launched Pinstripe Media, a video production and content marketing agency that manages a network of sites. He has been chairman and director of Port Adelaide Football Club since 2013 and more recently joined Compare the Market Australia as economic director. Aside from his many business ventures, David Koch, or Kochie, has become a well-known TV personality and was co-host of Seven Network's Sunrise Breakfast program for 21 years, making him Australia's longest-serving breakfast television host. In 2007, Kosh was named Australian Father of the Year and was also honoured with the Order of Australia AM for significant service to media as a television presenter and to economic journalism. Using his profile for good, Kosh has long held a passion for finding innovative ways to give back to the community. He is a patron of Youth Off the Streets, Kosh Centre for Youth and Learning. He has also been involved with the Channel 7 Perth Telethon and Melbourne's Good Friday Appeal, and through his involvement in Share Life, Kosh influenced the federal government to establish the Organ and Tissue Authority to oversee Australia's organ transplant system. As a passionate South Australian, David Kosh AM is a richly deserving recipient of an honorary doctorate of the University from Flinders University in recognition as one of Australia's most prominent financial commentators and media professionals who continues to use his extensive expertise to advocate for small business and to promote South Australia as a destination of choice. Chancellor, for the award of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa, I present Mr. David Kosh AM. Congratulations. I now invite Mr. David Kosh to address the graduates.
Thank you, everyone, and what a great honour it is. And could I firstly thank the university and particularly Mr. John Hood, Chief of Staff Jane Flaherty, Vice President and Executive Dean Professor Michael Gilding, Vice President Corporate Services Jonathan Pheasant, University Council members, academic staff and the like. First of all, it's a really big day for the graduates here, so can I ask everyone to show their appreciation for what this group of graduates have gone through throughout their academic life so far. Give them a huge round of applause, they deserve it. Graduates, you do deserve it. Now I'd like you to stand, turn around and show your appreciation to your team that you've had around you to get you this far. Come on, stand up, turn around, lead the applause for whether it be family, friends, parents, siblings, mentors. Never forget, all right, you can all be seated now. Don't get too carried away. Never forget these people behind you. Whatever you do in life, whatever you achieve, whatever your success, your resilience and frankly life's joys will be centred around the team that you have around you. The team around you now and also the team that you will add into the future, because life is about teamwork. Look, I spent 21 years doing breakfast television on a show called Sunrise. I loved every single minute of it. Over the 16,000 hours of live television, I did about 50,000 interviews. Everyone from music and movie superstars to political leaders, religious leaders, captains of industry, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I just loved it. I'm curious. I love wanting to know and learn from people and what makes them tick. If I couldn't figure out anyone, and they were a bit of an enigma, I'd always ask them about their family, their upbringing, the team that they grew up with, mum, dad, brothers and sisters, mentors. And you soon realise that it doesn't matter whether you're 8, 18 or 80, you are a product of the team around you. Your team will be the key to your success, not only professionally, but also in life as well. I was lucky that the two heroes of my life were my dad and grandfather as I grew up in Largs North. two extraordinary role models for any bloke. Dad brought us up with a great saying, which I've tried to pass down to my children and grandchildren. And it is, have enough confidence in yourself to give anything a go, but if it doesn't work out, have enough confidence in yourself to go and do something else. In other words, don't be afraid of opportunity. And your life in the future will be full of opportunities. Sometimes they might seem scary on the outside, but embrace them. They're wonderful opportunities. And if it doesn't work out, just go and do something else. Take advantage of another opportunity. Keep moving. My life has been full of those moments. I was doing an accounting degree part-time while working as an auditor, would you believe? The wife of the business editor of the Australian newspaper was another fellow student. We did a project together, a corporate strategy project, and her husband, the then business editor of the Australian, offered me a job, a cadetship on the business pages of the Australian, and that's where my finance career started. It was an opportunity, so you give it a go. I started in an investment magazine in Australia and then took it to New Zealand and the UK. Came back home, started my own little publishing business. I was asked to do finance segments on radio and Channel 7. I was their finance nerd. Another opportunity. You know, I'd never done that sort of work before. I was doing those finance segments on Sunrise, and the co-host was diagnosed with cancer, and no one watched us at that time. Only we were 5% of the Today Show's audience, and they asked me to fill in for 3 months. It was a pretty boring TV program back then, and I agreed if I could be myself. And they said, well, yep, but within reason. Another opportunity. Even though, you'll agree, I don't look like a TV person or sound like a TV person, I'm just me. In that 3 months, they noticed the ratings starting to rise and asked me to do the job full time. I had my family business at the time, 4 kids. I said no, basically because I didn't think they were paying that much for me to get up at 3 o'clock every morning. But I said I'd do it if I could get a bonus when we got to 50% of the Today Show's audience, and another bonus when we beat them. And they said no, because they reckon it would never happen and it would be demoralising for me. And I said, look, I'm big enough and ugly enough to take a chance, to take an opportunity, I'll give it a go. Well, we got to 50% target within 9 months. We beat them after 13 months, and we did so for the next 20 years. Having confidence in yourself to give anything a go. Dad's old saying, give it a go and give it your best. Don't be scared. But I couldn't have done it without my team. TV sort of is a bit of a bullshit industry, I must say. Everyone sucks up to you. Everyone tells you how good you are. It's a real bubble. My team was a wife of now 47 years, 4 married children, 10 grandchildren, who are very loud, very opinionated. They don't really care about the glitz and glamour of TV. If I got carried away, they'd bring me certainly down to earth. It was such an important grounding for me, such an important team to have around me. In business, always great to have a team. Jerry Harvey, the founder of Harvey Norman, once said to me, Koshy, you've never been in business until you've been to the brink, looked over the edge and come back again. I thought what a grumpy old bloke he was until it happened to me the first time, let alone the second time. Libby and I would often be lying in bed thinking, if only people knew. Everyone thinks I'm so successful and can do absolutely no wrong. The reality is my career and your professional career coming up will be a roller coaster of wonderful highs and also some really tough lows as well. In football, we have a saying, nothing is ever as good as it seems and nothing is ever as bad as it seems. But your team, those behind you and those that you will add during your career will always be there to help you get through the good and the bad times. So cherish them, and I wish you all the very best in your future.
Thank you, David. Today, we acknowledge the presence of support workers, carers, and accredited assistance animals who are here to assist members of our graduating cohort. And we recognize the vital role they have played throughout each graduate's journey to the moment of celebration. As this ceremony represents a significant moment for graduates who have dedicated themselves to achieving their award, we respectfully request that all attendees remain seated within the hall until the conclusion of the event. We invite all guests to follow along as our graduates cross the stage. If you haven't already, please take out your device and scan the QR code on the screen to view the digital graduation book. By going digital, we're reducing paper waste and supporting our sustainability goals. Thank you for helping make this a more sustainable graduation. I now invite Dr. Fiona Price to present the graduates.
It is an honour to present the graduates for the College of Business, Government and Law. Today's graduates represent the broad suite of professions that underpin the institutional architecture and social cohesion of our society and embody the Flinders values of integrity, courage, innovation and excellence. We celebrate their achievements and look forward to their contribution to Flinders' mission of changing lives and changing the world. The following graduates are receiving their doctorate. A doctorate demonstrates a significant achievement in both scholarly research and professional development. The next graduates to be presented have made original contributions to knowledge that will benefit academia, industry, the environment and our society. This research and these researchers will enable the transformation of knowledge. Graduates' thesis citations are available on the website. Chancellor, I now present the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy. Hamid Azizi. By thesis entitled The Nature and Extent of the Taliban's Involvement and Profit from the Drug Trade in Afghanistan Pre- and Post-Regime Change. I now present Dr. Hamid Azizi. Muhammad Safin Mridul. By thesis entitled Volunteer Recruitment and Retention of Community Sport Clubs. I now present Dr. Muhammad Safin Mridul. Today, some graduates are receiving a university medal, awarded for outstanding academic performance to those ranking in the top 1% at their AQF level. I now present the following graduates for the Diploma in Laws. Caleb James. Diploma in Sport Business. Owen Bradford. Cameron Dale. Lucas Galios. Harrison McDonald. Diploma in Sports Management. Piper Applin. Rose Brokos. Brooke Cameron. Emerson Chesterfield. Delaney Craig. Thomas Fotheringham. Claudia Rose Garefa. Talia Harrison. Amy Heinrich Sagenschnitter. Grace Kemp. Tallulah King. Rosie Lulius. Amber Grace MacDonald. Nelson Miles. Charlie Piper. Dylan Pogson. Amanda Reed. Emma Selwyn Shaw. Saskia Stevens. Olivia Turner. Nicholas Venning-Smith. Liam Virilli. Kylie Walsh. Olivia Young. Bachelor of Accounting, Christopher Boff. Nathan Griffiths. Bailey Hampel. Connor Moorcroft. Brodie Thompson. Kate Woodford. Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, Cecilia Camille. Annalise Donald. Megan Kellett. Yakshi Jayesh Kumar Sujitra. Trent Stevenson. Nhạc Minh Trinh. Jack Dudley Paul Williams. Bachelor of Banking and Finance, Fiona Kuko. Samuel Keith Debor. Oscar Benjamin Aiken. Vishnu Anil. Min Yeung, also for the Bachelor of Arts. Cirulo Lee, also for the Bachelor of International Relations and Political Science. Laden Mohammed. Antonio Recchia. Sharon Rhodes. Syed Ali Reza Talha. Bachelor of Business, Human Resource Management, Michaela Belghiati. Madeline Evans. Cara Hamister, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Georgia Rose Little, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Georgia Sheriff. Ellie Stigakis, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Lauren Foslu, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Bachelor of Business Management, Manal Ahmed Al-Katani. Connor Eggleton. Ella Hewitt. Gabriella Maxwell. Chloe Moyle. Viron Pantelidis. Olivia Snell. Shane Taylor. Joshua Zivkovic. Bachelor of Business Marketing, Talia Dietmeier. Mia Dure, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Claire Gilbert. Sophia Guz. Tom Harvey. Danush Vibin Kumar. Dimitri Lambrinos. Victoria Lidston. Elise Long, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science and awarded a university medal. Vikshita Mukkamula. Aisha Ulanian. Vanya Pejanovic. Kalani Jennifer Willow Poach. Bachelor of Business, Sports Management, Damien Conti. Thomas Edward De Gennaro. Peter Grove. Fraser Weston. Bachelor of Commerce, Christopher Daniel Montero. Tobias Roti. Bachelor of Criminology, Nicole Caniford. Bethany Chalmers, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Rocio Adrienne Ian Colaiko. Chloe Darrington, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Corey Disley. Callum Dodd. Jasmine Doman. Alicia Gregory, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Kaylee Jade Hathaway. Nathan Houston. Lauren Howell, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Emily Louise Jarman. Ella Page Jeffrey. Angela Lissman, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Awak Machar. Amber Sky Maynard Finlayson. Terarai Laura Mililo. Amber Mostovi, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Helen Mulder, also for the Bachelor of Science, Forensic and Analytical Science. Peter Nedelkos, also for the Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice with distinction. Alexandra Oster Stanley, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Shaylee Rayner Pritchard, also for the Bachelor of Law and Society. Elizabeth Asta Mashford-Reed, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Fatima Safi. Declan Smitheram, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Tyler Trouse, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Laurie Wilson, also for the Bachelor of Law and Society. Naomi Deanna Wood. Bachelor of Finance and Business Economics, Zeshan Babar. Andreas Dimitrios Yanakopoulos. Lachlan Habel. Bachelor of International Relations, Daniel Hill-Brown, also for the Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice. Dinushi Dasanayake. Bachelor of International Relations and Political Science, Jessica Badenhorst. Jamie Beresford. Winter Marie Burkett, also awarded a university medal. Esanulla Borhani. Jack Byam. Elise Fem. Noah Gunnis. Chloe Marzouk. Also for the Bachelor of Arts. Gabriella Matreska, also for the Bachelor of Criminology. Vasil Samarjiev. Gregory Sologub, also for the Bachelor of Law and Society. Sailor Tyler. Bradley Walters. Bachelor of Laws, Taylor Cavallaro. Also for the Bachelor of Behavioural Science, Psychology. Dinuka Disanayaka, also for the Bachelor of Accounting. Alexander Dennis Gattis. Ishrat Gill, also for the Bachelor of Finance. Tiana Merlino, also for the Bachelor of Behavioural Science, Psychology. Chris Metavelis. Kirili Reville. Lila Rouse. Cameron Young. Bachelor of Laws with distinction, Kyla Jasmine Davis, also for the Bachelor of International Relations and Political Science. Madison Hornibrook, also for the Bachelor of Arts. Kelly Shinkle. Hilary Thursby. Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice, Benjamin Kavuoto. Erin Amelia Kasbergen-Charman. Dylan Herdigan. Emily Uanu Mina. Hannah Elizabeth Lyons, also for the Bachelor of Criminology. Emily Victoria Lily Mohan Ram. Kaylin Morgan. Abby Rose Newsom. Eleanor Norton Fox. Tara Nuttall, also for the Bachelor of Criminology. Abdul Hayat. Tia Jade Shangalapuri. Demi Lee Shippard. Mahima Sobti. Govindasamy Doresamy. Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice with distinction, Charmian Bose. Demi Harford. Danil Buzanov. Honours degree of Bachelor of Criminology, Chase Barbie. Shenzi Salon, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Penny Timmerman, also awarded a university medal. Amy Watt, also for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Honours degree of Bachelor of International Relations and Political Science, Claire Kennewell. James Rofi. Honours degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice, Evelyn Pamela Holt. Anara Watson, also for the Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science. Claire Danielle Wilson, also for the Bachelor of International Relations and Political Science. Graduate Certificate in Business Administration, Elizabeth Bastable. Shayan Shabir. Graduate Certificate in Digital Health Management, Heather Adamson. Kiri Amanda Riley. Graduate Certificate in International Relations, Lydia Hurst. Graduate Certificate in Social Impact, Tamsin Anspach. Amber Fable. Georgina Clark. Andy Iyer. Kerry McGrath. Natalie Mudge. Claudia Alexandra Murcia Duque. Belinda Spagnoletti. Mia Zaccardo. Graduate Diploma in Health Administration, Catherine Jane Morgan. Graduate Diploma in Legal Practice, Monika Domaradsky, also for the Bachelor of Laws with distinction. Ebony Gibbons, also for the Bachelor of Laws with distinction. Harley James Stewart, also for the Bachelor of Laws. Executive Master of Public Administration, Sarah K. Vorza. Brett Zimmerman. Master of Accounting, Anusha Adhikari. Manisha Bodha. Dara Shivabai Chaudhary. Elizabeth Dang. Claudia Leo. Asuka Ono. Master of Accounting and Finance, Kaumudi Epitawalage, also awarded a university medal. Ishani Ubanda Hapuarachi Vidanalage, also awarded a university medal. Safrana Begum Miram Mohidin. Ishanka Ravihari Vijay Singha Arachilage. Master of Business Administration, Thomas Beattie, also for the Master of Health Administration. Master of Business Administration, Business Analytics, Ahmed Said Adito. Muhammad Asfand Jan Butt. Shubham Chahel. Ngop Mi Kha Huân. Anne Rachel Iper. Putisak Kom. Varshita Marikanti. Aishwarya Matthew. Elen Permer. Pramila Tapa. Tỷ Thúy Trần. Thúy Vi Trung. Master of Business Administration, Finance, Tỷ Thúy Quỳnh Tặng. Joel George. Shamali Kanangara. Dulan Piris, also awarded a university medal. Parth Tamman. Dileka Nirangi. Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Christy Boyle. Sahana Kodavati. Melina Pande Adhikari. Sarmila Paudel. Shafia Tabassum. Master of Business Administration, Human Resource Management, Susan George Abraham. Susang Darai. Annette Sharian Dawson. Ganta Rishika Sagar. Hannah Grady. Ngọc An Nguyễn. Master of Business Administration, Marketing, Herlita Disanda Gulatanga. Anjali Manoj. Nguyễn Trân Kiều Ái. Shreya Rajesh. Zhang Kechen. Master of Business Administration, Future Business, Linnea Boileau. Mark Liebelt. Chad James Schulte. Claire Scoleri. Master of Business Administration, Industry Focus, Mel Wilkins Harrow. Master of Health Administration, Margadi Sarah Bamunu Arachige. Hannah Newman. Master of International Relations, P. So Aung. Master of Laws, International Law and International Relations, Samuel Crawford. Teresa Jack. Master of Public Administration, Bailata Fetu. Ritika. Master of Public Policy, Muhammad Imtiazur Rahman. Master of Public Policy and Management, Leanne Hill. Juris Doctor, Jamie Byrne. Alana Hoff. Victoria Leach. Michael Lyons. Paul Skordas. Nell Wilshire. Flinders University congratulates its graduates and extends best wishes for the opportunities that lie ahead. As alumni, you hold the power to inspire change and create new possibilities. Today's graduates are living proof of the strength of a Flinders education and the limitless potential it unlocks. Please join me in applauding their remarkable achievements.
I am now pleased to introduce and invite Vice President and Executive Dean, Professor Michael Gilding, to deliver the closing address.
It's my absolute honour to be the first to congratulate our newest graduates. I hope you feel immensely proud of the qualifications you've been awarded today. You certainly should. They reflect your commitment and perseverance, and they carry the weight of a Flinders University degree that is recognised around the world. In 2025, Flinders was ranked 21st in the world for impact, including 2nd globally for reducing inequalities, 5th for gender equity, and 10th for climate action. These achievements speak to the values we champion and strengthen and global recognition of the degree that you now hold. And this doesn't happen by chance. Earlier this year, we launched Agenda 2035, our strategy for the next 10 years, a strategy that builds on our excellent foundations. Agenda 2035 focuses on the positive change we create with the life-changing power of education and the impressive reach and relevance of the research that we do. It states to the nation and to the world that we are a university with purpose and impact. And it rises to the challenge we have set for ourselves to change 10 million lives for the better by 2035. You are now all champions of this vision and its impact. So, joining me on this stage and throughout the room are some of the academic and professional staff who have supported you along the way. They represent a much larger team of teachers, mentors and support staff who have guided, challenged and inspired you. Please join me in thanking them. Learning is a lifelong endeavour. Throughout your degree, you've gathered facts and processed information, but information alone is not knowledge. Knowledge comes from understanding. Albert Einstein reminded us that any fool can know, the point is to understand. And as Oliver Wendell Holmes said, a mind once stretched by a new idea never regains its original dimensions. Understanding stretches us and reshapes us. It gives us the ability to ask the right questions, to analyse complex challenges, and develop creative solutions. These are the skills that you now carry with you. Your education has equipped you with the capacity to lead with insight and purpose, and to take advantage of opportunities. Flinders has always aimed to change lives and change the world, and we see this mission reflected in our graduates. As business, government and law graduates, you are entering or perhaps continuing professions that shape the rules, systems and decisions that guide our society. Your studies at Flinders have prepared you to lead impact. Our graduates play that out every day in boardrooms, in policy teams, in community organisations, in courtrooms and across the private sector. During your time with us, you've benefited from the strong industry partnerships that have given you a head start in your careers. Collaborations with the Port Adelaide Football Club, the South Australian Cricket Association and the National Australia Bank have opened doors for meaningful work-integrated learning. And these are just a few. Many of you will have had the opportunity for placement or internships in community organisations, government departments and small business, even in US Congress. All this builds real-world capability and lasting professional networks. In the spirit of our values, the Flinders Legal Centre has continued to make a significant contribution to the South Australian community in 2025, providing more than $760,000 worth of free legal advice. All of our law graduates work in Flinders Legal Centre. It's practical, hands-on learning that not only sharpens professional skills, but changes lives. Your work will enhance understanding, influence decisions, and contribute to a more informed, fair, and thriving society. We can't wait to see how you use your skills to shape the world around you. As we say farewell for now, please stay connected with the university. Share your achievements, your milestones, and the ways in which you continue to make impact. The doors of Flinders will always be open to you. On behalf of Flinders University, I congratulate each and every one of you on your outstanding academic achievements, and I wish you every success in the future.
In concluding the formalities, I invite you to stand for the academic procession and celebrate as our dignitaries lead our newest graduates from the hall and onto their future path of achievement. Well done.